Good. Welcome. Ha. So, you are a spark of joy. That is who you are in the essence of you. So that potential for joy is always available to you, for joy is one of the highest octaves. It belongs to the frequency of love, and in fact, joy is a great initiator of love. It is a great initiator of the heart. Why do you think so many of you enjoy your stand-up comedians the way you do, or your funny friends, or the way that you like to laugh and make each other laugh? It is because you are all, shall we say, pulsing joy into your system and the openness of the heart when laughter is present. There is a reason that you feel laughter in your torso, and many of you will notice your heart opens, your stress levels go down. For some of you, laughter is not so much the way. There are most on earth who will enjoy laughter, but there are a smaller number of you who laughter is perhaps a little too much for your system, or not really your go-to, but you do enjoy the feeling of peace. Your highest octave is peace. Your highest octave is seeing the smile of another and allowing it to feel bring a radiance into your body. So you see, joy and peace are energies that you can share. Yesterday we spoke with you about wounding and how you can throw your energy into another person, meaning your wounded energy can come out of your body and be aimed at another person, and then it becomes their wound, even if it shows up differently for them than it does for you. Your wound may lead you to an angry outburst. The person on the receiving end of your angry outburst, they may experience the wound as one of attack or violation, making them feel somewhat victimized by your outburst. Still wounded, but showing up in a different form. Well, joy and peace are contagious energies, but they are energies that are not yet generated enough. Now, we will say this. The energy of peace is generated on earth far more than your news stories would allow you to see. Because the energy of peace exists between all of you who love one another, who give to one another, who look out for one another, who want to create calming environments for each other. So we will say, even though time and time again you are told that the nature of humans is not peace, and often you are blamed for wars that you had no hand in creating. Now, on a vibrational level, you could argue, well, are you a match to war? Well, if you agree to incarnate on this planet, yes, you are a match to the frequency of this planet because you agreed to it, but it doesn't mean you are therefore creating it. You will know you are creating war if you have any beliefs in you that one person is better than another, and therefore they should be stamped out of existence. And we understand that there are many of you who feel this way about those on earth who choose to eat animals. We understand that can be very painful for the hearts of you who do not do that, to try and understand why this long program of this behavior is not changed on earth. And we will say that in future this will be less necessary or indeed seen as, shall we say, desirable by humans. But you are a little ways away from that. That is coming for those of you who feel that pain. So remember, it can be very difficult for any of you who are feeling righteous to really see the whole picture. If you are feeling righteous about how you see the world, you will always be missing something. Because, we will say this, going back to those of you who feel distress about those who choose to eat animals when you do not, we will say there are ways that many who choose to eat animals might be more peaceful than you. Perhaps in this area, not. But in other areas, they might be more cultivated and developed where peace is concerned. So, we bring that up not to, shall we say, send us down a debate line about veganism and vegetarianism, as you call it, but instead to remind all of you that you don't fully know what's going on with anybody else. You can have a good idea, but if you start to get into the warlike mentality of thinking you know best, that is worth investigating. You can make choices for yourself as an individual on this planet, and you can align with what feels right for you. And the most peaceful approach is to do that. A warlike approach is to think that everybody else should be thinking the same thing you are, or doing the same thing you do. So be mindful of that aspect. Those of you who feel righteous about behaviors you see playing out on the planet, when you perhaps have not cleaned up all of your own side of the street in the way that some of these people you are judging may have. So we say all of that because we have to. Because whenever you start speaking about joy, and especially peace, opinions can come in the way as to whether or not you are allowed those qualities. So if you are so focused on whether or not someone else should be in joy or not, or whether or not you think someone else is truly living from a place of peace, you are not in peace. You are not in peace. And we say that with no judgment. We say that simply as a sword of truth. So, your journey might be to recognize that waiting for the rest of the world to become your version of peace is going to be a pointless exercise. We'll say that again. Waiting for the rest of the world to become your version of peace is going to be a pointless exercise. What you are actually doing when you do that is denying yourself. And when you deny yourself the ability to cultivate peace in yourself, for yourself, guess what? You're denying everyone else from feeling peace emanating from you. Because when you can cultivate a sense of peace within yourself, guess what happens? Connection, heart energy, and wisdom. 3 things that members in my portal community say they receive every single month from the messages, the teachings, and the themes that I offer inside my members community, the portal. I'm really honored to have been serving my community this way for 10 years now. And when I first started the portal, it was so that I could go deep with my teachings, my channeling, and also answer member questions every month. I'm now thrilled that we can bring along other teachers, voices, healers to offer you a wealth of support tools every single month. With this being the 10th anniversary of the portal, my team and I are committed to sharing content that uplifts, inspires, and connects people to themselves and others. And so we will be celebrating the community in all new ways for this coming year. I do a big broadcast every month called Live with Liam Aziz, where I channel my guides and they illuminate world events, things we're going through, things to cultivate. And alongside that, we bring a whole host of different video, audio teachings that can help you live your life with more optimism, clarity, and empowerment. I'm very proud of what we've created. I'm very honored to serve you in there, and I hope you'll come and check it out for a month to see if it's for you.